market, you're dealing with agents.
Yeah.
And I love agents, but sometimes you just gotta let your personality shine to the owner.
Yeah.
Right. And you gotta sell them on yourself. So that's what I was able to do. And back in February, we went under contract, and I was able to acquire it. So it's been a blessing.
Welcome to another episode of Let's See Plans. I'm your host, KD, and today we have a special guest. He's an entrepreneur and businessman. Welcome, Brandon.
Yes, sir. Thanks
What
for
up,
being
dog?
here.
Yeah, for sure, for sure.
Thank you.
Before we start, I'm going to say congratulations on buying your first rental property.
Thank you, K-Dot.
So what was the process of that?
Yeah, man. So back in I've been looking for a property now for a couple years now, probably
Yeah.
about 2 years. And man, it's a tough market out there, to be honest, especially for a young kid. You know, Milwaukee's a great market, but it's very competitive.
Yeah,
You know, so getting your first property can be tough.
right.
And I've been putting in offers, you know, for almost 2 years. And you know, actually, I came across a property that I have. The property I bought. It's a townhouse duplex out near Milwaukee in a Greenfield, and I found it on Facebook Marketplace of all places, and I had messaged the owner
Yeah.
who was selling it, and gave her a call. You know, let my personality shine. You
Yeah.
know, that was the tough part about it is, you know, on the market you're dealing with agents.
Yeah.
And I love agents, but sometimes you just gotta let your personality shine to the owner.
Yeah.
Right. And you gotta sell them on yourself. So that's what I was able to do. And back in February, we went under contract, and I was able to acquire it. So it's been a blessing, and definitely ups and downs, but I love it and keeps me on my toes.
Man, that's good, man. That's good, man. So what is your goal? Since you bought your first property, what is your goals now? Like, what's the next step?
Yeah. So with real estate, man, that I want real estate to be part of my legacy.
Okay.
So my legacy will be broken down into many parts. Really just building my name up, right? So real estate will be one of those parts.
Okay.
And my goal is to keep acquiring properties every year, hopefully, if God willing,
Yeah.
and just keep growing and acquire doors. You know, eventually I'll disperse out into other parts
Okay.
within real estate. So industrial, multifamily, storage units I love. So I think there's great opportunity and potential for me to keep growing and just acquire more properties.
So you bought a up and down, or was it side by side?
A side by side.
Okay. Okay. And how old are you?
I just turned 24 in March. So
Okay.
I'm 24.
Okay. So, what is your advice for anyone who's looking to buying property?
Man, that's a great question. So there's a lot that goes into it, right? I'd say when you're young, especially your early 20s,
Yeah.
it's extremely important to sacrifice and delay your gratification, right? So, you know, you don't see me going out buying a flashy car. You know, I could buy a flashy car, but I don't buy a flashy car. I don't spend a lot of money on trips, you know. And so I lived with my parents from pretty much from school to now, right? So for almost my whole life, I was with my parents, just stacking up cash.
So basically, well, it sounds like you just took advantage.
Took advantage.
Took
Yep.
advantage of okay.
Yep.
Yeah.
Right. Yes, sir.
So, you mentioned your parents. No, I'm sorry. You mentioned school. What school you went to?
School. So I graduated from Marquette 2 years ago.
Now,
Yes,
did
sir.
you used to hoop for Marquette?
I played club. So we.
Okay.
Yeah, I played club my senior year at Marquette University. So it was a great time. We had some tournaments. Madison was a big one.
What was your major?
I majored in finance and marketing.
Oh,
So, you know, business.
Oh, okay.
Yes, sir.
So, what you plan on doing with that degree?
Yeah. So you know, it gives you a good background, I think.
Yeah.
I use it as my base now, but right now I work in finance too. I work downtown.
Okay.
So that's kind of the job I'm holding now that, you know, pays the bills and supports me. And then so I was able to get that job through school, and Yeah, so school taught me a lot, but I think that it's not necessarily needed in today's world. I
I
think it's
agree.
important, and everybody's situation is different,
Yeah.
right? So I don't think it's needed, but it certainly can help if that's the path you want to go on.
Yeah, I agree. I don't. School is cool.
Yeah.
My opinion, it's better to get a trade,
Yep.
like a skill. I feel like if you going to school, I feel like you trying to go to school, be a lawyer or be a doctor. Okay, you
Yep.
know what I'm saying? 'Cause
Yep.
those type of people always gonna have a job, But the other stuff, I don't think so.
Yep.
Yeah. I don't think so. That's just my opinion. So
I agree, man. I think the real world will teach you more than school.
I agree.
For real, man. I've learned, way more from these past 2 years just
Yeah.
being out there
Yeah.
versus, 3, 4 years in a classroom.
Yeah.
So I think the trades is a great way too. I have a lot of friends and
Yeah.
family in the trades,
I agree with that.
and I'm a big proponent of it.
Oh, I want to ask you one last question
Yep.
about you buying your property.
Yep.
What was the challenges you had to face while buying your home?
So there's a lot of challenges, right? So the first one I'd say is just getting the money,
Yeah.
right? So everything in this world is really expensive. So especially when you're looking at real estate, so the first thing is you just gotta save
Yeah.
enough money, right? There's different loans you can do throughout the bank or
Mm-hmm.
credit union. So I went with like a 5% conventional. So I only had to put 5% down. I live in the property. I'd say the second one is just competition, right? So you have people even from out of state coming
Yeah.
in trying to acquire stuff, and they're giving better concessions to the seller. So the seller may be an all cash offer, and the seller may take that because it's all cash. They're gonna get it right away.
Okay.
And then the third is like I talked about before, the sacrifice. You
Yeah.
really got to delay your gratification, man.
Yeah, I feel you on that one. Yeah, I feel you on that one. Because that's something I'm learning to sacrifice me trying to look for my first home.
Right.
Because that's how we connected,
Yes, sir.
at the gym. So,
Yup.
heck yeah. Because I was surprised you told me how young you were. Because most
Yeah.
people your age, they doesn't have that discipline mentality.
Yup.
So, what I want to know is who installed that in you?
That's a great question, man. So I attribute a lot to my family overall. I think the biggest thing with my discipline is that I don't know when I found out, a couple of years ago, probably recently, but like my last name Schuster, right? And all my ancestors and descendants. So it's pretty much me and my two brothers left that have the Schuster last name
Oh,
as
okay.
a descendant, right? So, I mean, obviously there's distant Schusters, but within my family from my grandparents, right, and around here, I'm one of the only Schusters left. Me and my two brothers, and I'm the oldest. So when I found that out, I took that on to me, being the oldest,
Yeah.
that I have to develop and grow my name
Yeah.
because it's all on me.
Yeah.
That's how I see it. And so when I found that out, it's tough, right?
Yeah.
It's the hard path. It's
Yeah.
the road less traveled. And that goal to develop the last name Schuster outweighs the pain it takes, partying, buying dumb stuff, right?
Yeah.
That goal of mine to build my last name instills the discipline in me to keep going.
Definitely. I can respect that. I can respect that. So now can't gather my thoughts, I'm sorry. So with your family name, is that how your candy business started? Was you brought here today?
Yes, sir. So the candy business, we've had a couple iterations of it within my family.
Okay.
My grandfather, so my father's father, he started up a little candy business, working with the military. Actually, he was
Oh,
selling candy to like military bases. Yeah, so he was selling it, a lot of types of candy, and then my dad kind of grew up within the business. My aunt too, so his sister, and they kind of grew up in the business with their father, right? So fast forward, to the 90s, early 2000s, my dad and my aunt started Blitz Powermans.
Okay.
So it's similar to Tic Tac. Think of Tic Tac.
Okay.
And so it was kind of sugar-free, and, that went pretty far, right? But
Yeah.
the candy industry is so competitive.
Yeah.
So my dad pivoted to what we see here, face twisters. So that's kind of a sour line of candy. And we've been doing it for, close to 20 years, right?
Dang.
So 10, 20 years, and it's grown like a rocket ship, especially with the growth of social media, right? So it started all, with my grandfather. He built the base and slowly just keeps coming down.
Yeah.
So it's been a great success. We're nowhere near the end though. I'm kind of taking it upon myself too to build this up, because this will be part of my legacy.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
It's something you can pass on to your kids.
Exactly.
Yeah, that's that generation wealth.
We trying, man. We trying.
I can focus with it. So,
Yep.
also too, I discovered you used to box.
Yes, sir. Yeah, I love boxing.
Dog,
You repping the Muhammad Ali, man.
Oh yeah,
The GOAT.
Yeah, man. It's funny. Like when I first met you, I never had that impression. Like, okay,
Right.
you know what I'm saying? So
I got
when so when I found out you box, I'm like, damn, you used to
Yeah.
box.
Yes,
So
sir.
like, you was doing it for fun. You was trying to do it to be a professional. Like, what was your reasons behind it?
So I started probably when I was 16, 17.
Okay.
So about 7 years ago. And one of my best friend's fathers used to box.
What's his name?
In the city, Michael Garvin.
Okay.
And he used to box in the city, like at the rave.
Okay.
They used to have fights back in the day in Milwaukee. So he took me and my friend to a gym. We first went. He has a little gym in his basement,
Yeah.
but then we went to like Kosciuszko, and that's kind of where we started a little bit. And then I transitioned to the UCC in 2019, and it was really him who got me into it. And I had never been exposed to boxing before that.
Oh, okay.
Right, so it was I think what gravitated me towards it so much was it was something new, and it was a new challenge, right?
Yeah.
But yeah, I've been boxing 7 years. I have 3 fights, 3 amateur fights. I'm
Okay.
2-1. And I go to the UCC, man, every week. They're like my second family.
Oh, that's love.
Yeah.
So, you said at UCC?
Yes, sir. UCC on the south side of Milwaukee here.
Okay. Now you was fighting for your Golden Gloves, right?
I fought in the Golden Gloves. Yeah.
So, you won that or you lost?
I won my first fight and then lost the second.
So by you losing the second one, you couldn't get your Golden Gloves?
No, so Golden Gloves is just the name of the tournament, and
Okay.
so I lost in the second fight, and that was for the novice title in Golden Gloves. That was a novice. So I lost in that fight, and I don't think the trophy is necessarily like a Golden Glove. It's
Yeah.
just more so the name of the tournament.
Okay.
Yeah.
So how was the preparation of you working out, of being a
Right.
boxer
Yeah, man.
at
So
that time?
boxing is the preparation is unlike no other sport. It's not like any other sport.
Okay.
It's very rigorous, and I took it with 100% serious. I was 100% serious throughout the training camp, I guess you could say. I got the planes going.
Yeah.
And the hardest part I say is cutting weight. So you got to cut a lot of weight to go into your weight class, right? So,
Yeah.
so I fought at 154, 154 pounds.
Okay.
And I walk around like 165 in that range. So, I had cut like 11 pounds in like a month or something.
Okay.
Yep. So it's very rigorous. You're running every day. You're sparring 3 times every week for weeks before, and it's rigorous, but there's beauty in it.
Definitely. So my last question about boxing.
Yeah.
Why did you stop? What made you not keep it going to be like a professional?
Yeah. So I think my outside of boxing, just my work has kind of taken over a lot of my life.
Yeah.
And in a good way, right? I'm not complaining. I still go and train, every week, 3-4 times
Okay.
at the gym. And I'll never say never. I could get back in there. I think it's definitely possible. Me getting back in there, having a couple more amateur fights. I know a lot of the pro boxers in Milwaukee.
Oh,
I'm
okay.
very good friends with them. They're like brothers to me.
Okay.
And I know a lot of them, and they're awesome, man. Like I have 100% full respect for all pro boxers and professional fighters. It's it's very tough, but it's very rewarding. Too.
Yeah, it is, man. Because like you said, just the discipline, the preparation. I forgot how you worded it, but like boxing is that sport where you got to really be prepared, like
Yes, sir.
mentally,
Yeah.
physically,
Everything.
man, everything, like the whole 9 yards, man. That's definitely tough. So this is my couple last questions. Now, you've been an entrepreneur.
Yes, sir.
How challenged that can be sometimes.
It can be tough. It can be tough. We building off of what I said before. I have a lot of stress in my
Okay.
life, and sometimes it's real stress,
Yeah.
and sometimes it's made up stress. Now, made up stress could be like at my job, right? Like I'm very stressed out at getting deals out for my job, but I go home after 5 p.m. and my life goes back to normal, right?
Yeah.
When I say real stress, I mean like I got to make the mortgage payment every month, and I gotta buy this or this, I use the credit card a lot. I use credit cards
Okay.
as more so in a good way, right? I build good credit, and sometimes that bill could get pretty high,
Yeah.
and you see that and you're like, damn. But so like that's where the stress kicks in. But you're doing it all for good reason,
Yeah.
and I'd say that's the biggest challenge. I've had some nights where it's like, I don't know how I'm gonna do this, right? Like I just put a new roof on, new roof and gutters, and that was 15 grand cash. Yeah. So I was able to pay for it, right? But nobody likes seeing 15K leave their account, man. So that was a pretty stressful time.
Heck yeah. Dang, man, that's crazy,
Yeah.
bro. Yeah. Nah,
So-
but it's rewarding at the end.
Yes, sir.
You know what I'm
Yes,
saying?
sir.
So dang. So now this would be my last question. How do you able to find time to run your business, work out, and take care of your mental health?
Yeah, so timing is everything. And growing up, I'd always watch podcasts like yours, and I'd hear really successful people always say, time is the greatest asset, and it's the most important thing. And I never really understood it because you're so young, right?
Yeah.
Life is pretty, you don't have a lot of responsibilities when you're real young, right? You play video games, you go to the park with your friends, whatever it be. But now when you got a lot on your plate, you're like, you really need to divvy out your time wisely. So to be honest, I don't get much sleep. I sleep 6 hours a night.
Yeah.
I found that to be the lowest I can go and still function normally. So, I'm sleeping 10 to 4, usually 10 p.m. to 4 a.m. in the gym before work. So I hit the gym at a little after 4 after I wake up, go straight to the gym, come home, get ready for work, go to work, 6 o'clock roughly, 5:45, 6 o'clock. Work 6 to, I usually work like 6 to 4. Yep. And then after 4, I'm going back to the gym for a second round. I usually go to the boxing gym after work, come home, eat, and then you got, 7 p.m. to 10 p.m. That 3 hours is crucial. That's the part where you work on whatever it be.
Yeah.
So for me, sometimes, I'm working on, the candy, just thinking of what I can do with it. I'm working on looking at the real estate market, working on my property, or sometimes I'm just chilling. If I got free time,
Right.
you got to rest and recharge. So, that's kind of how my schedule's broken out, and it's starting to work for me. So, but time is limited, man. It's tough. It's really tough.
Yeah, people take those times for granted.
Right.
And, I'm same.
Yeah.
I'll be doing that sometimes.
Yeah.
Yeah, because like you think you got time, you really don't. Because I'm 29, and I remember being your age. When I was your age, like I wasn't. I was just now starting getting my stuff together.
Got
Now I'm
you.
29. It's just like, damn, this shit went by fast.
Right.
Yeah, man. No, that's what's up, though.
What would be so if you could go back to your 24-year-old self, right? 5
Yeah.
years ago.
Yeah.
What would you tell them in terms of just life? Whatever it be about family, money, sports,
Yeah.
fitness, whatever. What would you tell them?
I say be consistent wherever you want to do.
Consistent?
Yeah, because sometimes people just find excuses on why they couldn't do certain stuff. So whatever you want to do, be consistent, and that's
Right.
something like I'm still learning to this day.
Okay.
Heck yeah, consistent
Yeah.
and faith. Faith with yourself, but more
Faith.
importantly, consistency and faith.
Yeah.
What about what's you 24? Well, what's your advice for for somebody who's young like yourself, 24 or younger?
Yeah, man. It's everyone's different, right? So it's a good question. I would say find something that you can really work at and get good at, right?
Yeah.
Whatever that be. Everyone's got different backgrounds that they can pursue.
Yeah.
So for me, it was real estate and sports and candy. But I would say I would piggyback off you, stay consistent, and discipline is everything. I'd also say travel if you can.
Yeah, I agree.
Travel if you can. See what life is like around the world. I've never been outside the country, but I've been to many cities around the U.S.
I seen you in Miami.
Yeah, man. I was in Miami 4 times last year.
Okay.
Yeah, so I just love it down there. And yeah, man, just travel if you can. See the world. See what life is like outside of your hometown.
That's what's up, dog. Now, last question. How can people find your candy?
Yeah, so my candy, Face Twisters, is sold in a lot of spots. So you can find us online and in stores. So if you want to go online, Amazon's your biggest spot to see us.
Okay.
Online on Amazon. We're also just on like the retail stores' websites.
Okay.
Walmart is also a big one. You can go on the Walmart website
Okay.
and catch all our stuff. In stores, we're also in Walmart. So you can find us in Walmarts nationwide in the USA.
Oh, crap. Okay.
Yes, sir. And then we're spread out. So we're also in like Party City, Five Below. You could see us in some like pharmaceutical stores, like convenience stores, right?
Yeah.
And gas stations are huge.
Okay.
So just any gas station around the country sells a lot of our stuff. Just right on the checkout aisle.
Yeah.
Right there, they'll have the taffy, or slime, or whatever types of candy it's selling at that time.
Okay. All right. Cool. Well, I want to say thank you for coming.
Yes, sir. Thank you, K. Dot.
Yeah, man. I appreciate you taking the time to come, and I'm looking forward to see your success. That's why I want you on here, man. You got that businessman look. You know what I mean?
Yes.
So,
That businessman look.
Yeah,
Yeah.
for sure, man.
Yeah,
But
man.
man. So thank you for coming, dog.
Thank you. Hey, I want to congratulate you too on the
Okay, go.
space,
Okay.
on the podcast.
Good looking.
I remember when you were telling me about it. Let's Eat Plants, right?
Yeah.
We were talking at the gym, and it's come to fruition now.
Yeah.
And I'm sure it hasn't. You've had ups and downs, right? With
Yeah.
creating it.
Yeah.
And you've persevered, and you've built a beautiful spot and a beautiful platform. So I want to congratulate you, and,
Oh, for sure.
keep going, man.
Yeah, people
Really.
like you, man. Talking with you at the gym and just go back to what I said, just being consistent and just
Right.
believe in yourself, because it was challenging for sure. Finding the space and then finding the people to come on and people
Yeah.
not taking me serious for whatever
Right.
reason. But
Right.
but yeah, man. So yeah, man. I feel like both our testimonies gonna inspire people.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I definitely want to bring you back on to share
Yes, sir.
what other accomplishments you made.
I'd love to, man.
Yeah, for sure, man. Yeah, for sure. Yeah.
All right, brother.
Love.
Much love.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah.